So if you'd like to add a little bit of extra pop to your applique flowers that you're going to put on your simple curvy weaving project, so take your extra piece of scrap batting and some stabilizer and put your flowers that you want to applique down onto your batting, stabilizer behind it, and then bring it over to your sewing machine. Choose a thread that's going to basically kind of blend in to your flowers, and you don't have to do any extensive thread work or quilting on this. You just want to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm just going to add a little bit of thread by stitching around my petals and maybe coming in here and there just to add a little bit of extra flavor. So I'll outline the flowers, come in on some petals, basically want to work my way all the way around. And then once I've got the flower completely outlined, I'm going to come into the center and actually add a little bit more texture onto the petals. The basic rule here is do what you're comfortable with. If you are happy free motion quilting and you really want to add some thread and some jazz to your flowers, go for it. If you're not as comfortable yet in your free motion quilting, then just outline the flower and outline the petals and keep it really simple. Just follow the lines that are already there and you don't have to rediscover the wheel. The idea is just give your flower a little bit more dimension than it would have normally if it was a flat applique. So by just adding a little bit of stitching around these flowers, I'm going to have them pop up a bit more. At this point, once I'm happy with the stitching, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut these flowers out. I'm not going to worry too much about the exact edge of the line, and if I snip it through a few threads, that's not a tragedy either, because we're going to be covering up that raw edge momentarily. It also gives you a chance to sort of redefine a petal if you would prefer to have it shaped slightly differently. So now we have a flower that has some extra stitching on it and a little bit of batting as well. And then this will become our applique that goes down onto our project now. It's going to give it that extra three-dimensional quality because there's some extra layer of batting behind it, as well as the texture that we've added with the thread.